Again, I could not possibly have been moving that fast.
Found a hole.
Freaking killed myself again. Wow, they're 10,000 kilometers away now.
I got a rainbow grinder. Boo.
Okay.
All right. Oh, yeah, you're over there.
Cannons.
Oh, you come down to the ship? You come down to my ship?
Just looking at the cannon sticking off the side.
Ah, there he is.
That's going to make for one hell of a broadside.
I think so, and I got holes for the rest of them. So there'll be a total of 12 on each side.
I see you've got the rotor preset for the next sail. So.
I do. I started work on thrusters. Come check this out. I'm not very good at doing that. I'm more creative at making shapes, not making it work.
So the downward thrust is going to poke up through the sides of the deck?
Yeah, it's the only way. I realized that I made this 3 tall. If I'd made this 4 tall, I could have put it on the floor. I mean,
that'd be an interesting sight in and of itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. It's just below the level of the sail. It's 3 blocks away from the sail.
Yeah. I've also got 2 big ones to lift, like I've got at the back here.
Uh-huh.
So I got 2 big boys, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12 small ones. So that should be enough to get it off the ground.
One would hope.
Well,
it's not going to be loaded down with a lot of stuff. So.
No, I never do the math, so I'll never know until I try. But once I'm in space, it's plenty. I just got to get into space.
You just got to get up there. That's really the only thing we're doing with this particular run is just building these ships and getting them into space. There's not really any other goal.
No, not really. I
was thinking of something for the other one. So yeah, you start continue.
Yeah, this can move out, so I could actually add more small ones because I could get up to here before it starts to peel back in.
Yeah, so we can easily get about another 10 or something.
Another dozen small ones, or hell, even a couple more big ones maybe on this end or something.
For visual reference, it might not be a bad idea to just sort of end with 2 more biggies pointed down.
Yeah. That would guarantee the lift. 4 large ones? Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, and like 4 large ones surrounding the small thrust. I think it would look more even.
Yeah.
From our symmetry point of view.
So this is where it's got to start coming in. Got to figure that out. I made a little access over here.
Well, we should be able to use what we did on the back end here. And just
That's what I was thinking. Keep it going.
And just keep going.
I made this little step down. Come to the main deck here so we can actually get in here.
I want to be able to access stuff around here. Yeah.
Yeah, because once it's built, we can't get in here. So I've made that. I figure I'll do the same thing on the front end so you can get down below.
Yeah, ways below deck.
Yeah. Also thought of the guy I was mentioning. Obviously, we can get blown out of the water. I haven't tried one. Do I have any on me? I don't have any steel plates.
What are you looking for?
Girders. I could maybe... okay, just come out here and see what a heavy armor plate looks like on the side of the ship.
I would... I don't have the grids. Or do I? No, I do not. Heavy armor plate where?
Well, just to sort of protect the hydrogen tanks, just on the side.
Okay, heavy armor, just a steel, just the plate.
Yeah, I just want to see what it looks like.
Ooh, kind of neat. Gotta go get some grids.
Okay. So, I mean, it's coming along. One more sail, some more guns. What kind of ammo do these things take? These things just use...
Autocannon shells, I believe.
Yeah, but that's just magnesium. We don't need... Oh, cool.
With the riveted lines and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Just going to put a couple other ones next to it just for the sake of.
So I could throw these on the...
That doesn't detract from the design at all.
No. And we give
You know
her
what,
some extra strength.
It's a shame we can't paint these ones just the outer metal bit.
I don't mind. It gives it that beefier look.
Just because I was thinking, we get enough of these things running along the sides, or at least part of it, can almost look like the waves.
Almost.
If we could just make that metal part blue, but leave the other part wood, then we kind of need.
Do they come in shapes? Or is it just square, the plates?
Heavy armor slope panel. There are.
Okay, they do.
A couple of different shapes to them, but not much.
Enough to probably go with what's on the side here. This thing here and...
Oh, possibly, yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking we could just take this little design we've got for the corner piece here and just keep it going until it comes to a tip.
That's what I'm thinking.
With one row, like one flat row up the middle, and then building out to that.
Yeah, I've got to come up with... I need some plates. I got to come up with... So can I have that... I don't know what you call it, but the beam that comes off the front?
We'll definitely be able to incorporate that. I got to get some work done upstairs.
Okay, you go play around with that. I'll see if I can close up the front end here. See what the nose is going to look like.
Just take that all upstairs. Ooh, let's not hit that.
All right, so what did I use? What did we use?
If you either bring your grinder or your torch up to it, you'll get the name off it.
Yeah, I got to figure that out. Okay, we got light armor, inverted corner, and 2x1 bases, inverted corner, and 2x1 bases.
I think I need to move this up by one. Oh no, okay, it's closed off.
Ow. Ow. Really? Little ankle biter. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, I sort of got that. It's too much silver. I need to weld a few pieces.
It's weird. It should do what we want it to do, which is using the same pieces. We just have to keep going until it gets close to the end instead of stopping it.
Well, the problem is I also need it to come up, not just come in. I guess it could just come into a peak.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean by it also has to go up. Of course it's going up. You want it to come like higher than the rest?
No. It's fine. It's just that on the other side, this goes flat, and I need it to keep going. So what goes beside these blocks now to keep this going?
I would just...
Oh, well, no, that doesn't work.
Yeah, it does. And then you just...
No, because then that just goes straight across. I need it to keep angling in this direction.
There's got to be something that pushes it out.
Yeah. Because it needs to keep going. I need some energy. So this is the tricky part.
Yeah, I'm working on
how to keep it going. Let's do the straight up flat thing, but that doesn't work. So really, to start with, I could just do this, though. in order to help.
Because, yeah, whatever we're putting there that joins to it has to come from somewhere else.
Exactly.
And I just found it.
That's a pretty sharp turn in, mind you, but okay. What'd you find?
I'm just going to drop a basic gray one here because it's in a different section.
Light inverted corner tip.
Yeah, it's on the same run. And then the
light armor, inverted corner base, and tip.
And then that just attaches to it like the rest of them. The question is what goes in
that, and like that.
The question is what goes on top of this one.
Yeah.
That's got to be this. Okay, there we go.
What's this
Found the
one?
other piece as well.
Yeah, that's what I was using. Inverted corner bases and tips, but I guess it just, for some reason, I think I got confused because I wanted this to also go up, but I can't make that go up as well. I have to actually...
Oh, I see what you mean by that part going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not getting that part.
But I don't think it can be done, so...
No, an interesting thing for landing purposes is if you could stick a few in strategic places, a couple of pistons through the bottom, so that when retracted, this thing is basically touching the ground. So when it's sitting on water, it'll look right.
Well, I thought I'd just put some mag plates underneath this.
So it just basically just sits directly on the water, as it were.
Yeah.
It's best I can come up with there. So I think those pieces will work. But remember,
yeah, it's the inverted tip and base.
Yeah, it's inverted tip and base, along with the corner.
And then light armor corner tip.
It's the first four pieces in that entire run.
Yeah, I just have to rotate between them.
Good idea to wait for your bottles to actually fill before you take them back out of the O2 generator. Good tip. All right.
So what are you doing upstairs there?
I was just sort of closing off my sort of main section. I suppose I could really just start filling in all of these things as well. Get that all covered up. Get my gyros built. Yeah, let's work on the gyros. Fill in the back end of my ship because the front end is making the back end look very, very small and incomplete.
Right.
You start working on some stuff back there. They sort of the work bay is surrounded. I just got to figure out how to take that up to a bridge and med bay area.
Oops. Yeah, I got to figure out what else to add to this thing.
Really? How the hell could I have picked up enough speed to die doing that?
Nice. I haven't had a death in a while.
It goes filling in a gyroscope, turned around, started flying backwards. Oh, there's my ion thruster, and it killed me.
Nice.
It should not have been able to kill me at that speed.
No, but it's always fun.
I just find it also interesting that your backpack is never where your body is.
Nice. I like that.
Things starting to come together a little bit better.
Yeah, I got to attach all this stuff. To make it solid. Because an upper row is a little bit different. All right, I like that. Now I got to figure out this.
I saw a wolf running around up here. Where'd you go? Yeah, they're just really not nearly the threat that the spiders were. Just trying to think of something for our next series. Whether we even bother incorporating the survival aspect into this, assuming it's just a switch we can flip. Because it would add a little bit to this thing, but not terribly much.
No.
I was thinking like the...
Well, we could just try
somewhat of a redo of something else. Levi originally was supposed to be like a rocket ship. He just ended up being a giant pill.
Yeah.
So I was thinking actually making something in the same idea of Levi, because what he ended up becoming was like a colony ship.
Yeah.
And we could have just flooded him with all those cryopods and so forth. Actually build a pair of ships. One being the colony ship that would have like 100 cryopods or something attached to it. Just this massive thing that would act as if it was like a sleeper ship that's carrying like the remnants of a civilization kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And that is carrying that and all the medical stuff and basic like food supplies, everything to make food. And then traveling with it is another ship that's all about cargo and mining and resource production. And like basically one ship that carries the people, one ship that carries all the thing. Then it's effectively two giant ships being sent off to create something new.
Cool.
That's the basic concept. So they have to be somewhat similarly designed, capable of linking to each other, even to the point of like these two pods. We use a connection point to draw them together and then activate these two merge blocks, and suddenly they become one ship until we flip that switch and they can separate again. Some way that they're designed to work in tandem with each other, each one with a couple of smaller satellite ships. Like the one carrying the people could have a couple of fighters on it to try to defend, and the one carrying all the resources could have a couple of mining type ships, and either one ship that's a miner, one ship that's a grinder in case we come across a derelict.
Interesting.
So obviously there's no real goal, there's no place to go to make a new civilization, but that would just sort of basically be the idea behind it.
Yeah, I like the idea. Yeah, basically colonies. Colony ship and...
The idea, build them both. They each have jump drives, obviously, or they're designed to link or link/merge in order to jump. We create this colony thing to blast off to a new planet to establish an entirely new civilization. We land on the alien planet. Spiders come out. Well, fuck.
All right, I think.
Oh, we need a bunch more steel plates.
Yeah, I think we'll just get rid of that.
Again, I could not possibly have been moving that fast.
Found a hole.
God. Freaking killed myself again.
Well done.
Oh. Ah. Come on, Wolfie boy.
Need some energy. Wolfie. You got a wolf up there?
Yeah, but I haven't got my stuff back yet, so he's a bit more of a problem than could have been.
They're not that bad.
Well, I didn't have a weapon. He managed to do a little bit of damage to me, just take a little nip.
Okay. Grab a little bit of wood here. Wood. Metal.
It only looks like wood.
Well, you know, pretty much is, right? I don't need that stuff. Oh, and you know there's actually floor panels now? 3x3 block, and there's no seams. It's all
under decoration, I'm assuming.
Don't remember where I saw it. Well, this few panels that you put down here are the wrong paint.
Yes, I did. Yeah, it's under the structure one. Floor center, floor decal, floor edge, floor passage. The hell are these? Whoa. 3x3 slab. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's really cool. Totally changes your floor perceptions. Like, really makes it look like a floor.
Definitely interesting.
Okay, I've got some shape down here. It's not bad.
Give me a second to finish these little things off.
Ow!
Go down and get those.
Come here. Come here. Come on. Gotta lead him down. Where'd you go? I went this way, dummy. Come here. Yo. Okay, boom. Ooh. Power components.
I got 5 wheels off of mine.
Don't feel like fixing the base every time.
Understandable. So you're also finished. Okay. Alright, I'll make sure the other guy's done. Oh, not quite. There we go. From up above, I looked and I'm like, oh, the shape's coming in nice. To get down here. Oh, yeah, that's the sail.
Haha.
Fill the old bottles. Blink.
There was...
What are you looking for? I might remember.
I was looking for barrels. I know they're around here somewhere. Just want to throw a couple barrels around the deck, you know.
I wonder if it would be under logistics. Yeah, logistics.
Barrels?
Yeah, because it's a storage unit.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it would basically look like a storage unit. Yes. There's barrel, 3 barrels, stacked barrels. Then there's freight 2, freight 3, which is some stacked boxes as well. Cargo crate. But that would be a lot more modern looking. All right, coming over.
No, I want to see what some barrels would look like. You know, wine barrels, water barrels, just barrels.
Yeah, but the freight ones might also look good sort of down below deck as well.
So I also need amenities in the captain's quarters there. Figured I could put a desk in there. I could fly from in there.
Man accuses me of making a penis. He sticks one on the end of his ship.
Only if you put a red tip on it. I mean...
Well, mine's all gray.
Well, you were very Jeff Bezos rocket ship, which is why I went to penis.
I'll grant you that.
Guess you welded the crap out of me. 12 health.
Unintentional.
No, yeah. I know I probably walked right into that. So what do you think? You
Oh, God. Okay, look at where I stopped myself from before I hit the ground.
Yeah, that's...
I missed the deck when I turned my thrusters off and just basically fell to the ice. I think I'm about like... Yeah, I was like 3 inches off the ice.
That guy looks pretty cool. Needs one more mast.
Honestly, the 2 itself kind of work with a ship of this scale.
I think the 3 will look better.
It'll definitely... What I would do then is possibly pull it back a little bit, but definitely make it smaller so we can have a good... have a bit of a foredeck, because there would usually be a section up front here to stand as well.
Everything... It's going to go right here. So
yeah,
everything
I see
in
where you
front
got
of here,
it placed, but that sail is
all...
also going... If it's turned, is going to stick out to at least here.
If I bring it back any, it's not going to look right. I think I have to go with that. But this section could also be... I don't have any plates on me anymore. Shit.
Yeah, well, I only got a few hundred. I honestly thought you would have raised the...
This will go...
Just fill this whole thing right in.
Yeah.
Have you built your way down into the deck, down below from news end yet?
No, I figure I can go down in right here, like right here, doink, kind of, down there. Get in that way.
That's the thing. I wouldn't necessarily worry about this upper... I wouldn't fill this stuff in just yet. Let's take this part out. I kind of get what you're getting at, but I would worry about... Let's fill it in before we decide whether you want to do this one first.
Well, I mean, yeah, I could always weld it from underneath, but yes.
I think visually, I don't think it's working well for me.
I want to come up a little bit. I might have to come up in half blocks, but...
Yeah, at best I would do half blocks so that you can kind of... Just so that you can mostly...
I made a hole right there.
Sort of see over the edge a little bit, but...
Fell in this hole.
Pulled a Simon.
I did.
Nice. I haven't done too much on mine. I'm just basically shrouding things up a little bit, but... It's definitely starting to take... getting a better shape to it. Still got to figure out my ass end.
Do I still have him?
Sam? Wait. I need to be able to see what I'm doing here. So, first that, then that. I want to get him. Sam's red.
Right. There. Got him up here.
But he's still in the woody kind of... I kept that paint scheme. I just changed the color to red.
Nice.
Last time we left him in the engine room with Levi. I don't think he was around during the old member.
Nope.
Yeah, so like I said, up top I haven't really done nearly as much impressive stuff. I'm just sort of shrouding things in.
This guy needs one more mast.
Thrusters. Definitely starting to take a little definition to itself, though.
Yeah, I'll come up and take a look at it. Didn't do much today. I'm sick as a dog, so here you go. Look at that. I have shape to my ship. I think it looks pretty good.
Oh, God. Ship shape.
Ship shape.
You're sick enough to find that funny. You're sick enough to find that funny. So, because that's a dad level joke.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced of the ass end, but I'm starting to get a little bit more into it.
From penis to brick. I'm just kidding. It's because it's gray. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so I definitely have to. The other part of the reason why I'm thinking of switching the thruster back in here and twisting this thing 90 degrees,
Rotating
the
it,
big
yeah.
ones are up, is also because of the way that it's connected to the rotor right now. I cannot finish the thrusters at all with that thing sitting there.
Yeah, I feel
I'm literally built off that rotor.
It's fair. You could reattach at another point, like disconnect, and flip it all around.
I have to have thrust in order to do that, or I have to rotate them up, drop a landing gear, and then disconnect that way. But then I'm no longer drawing power from the base.
Oh, because this is a projector.
It's what it's built off of right now. I was able to slap another block here, so I can take these conveyor blocks out because I'm attached off the side of the projector now. Right here, but I can't connect it to that.
Yeah, no. That's interesting. I've never seen a large block one with the R and the forward.
Yeah, and it's twisted 90 degrees right now, so that I can stand this thing up. What was the other thing I was thinking? I could theoretically do that if I use a merge block connection point.
Yeah.
Or build the base out a little bit further here because I've created and just fill in this connector. And I could stay drawing power from this thing for a while.
Actually, that's probably easiest way.
Yeah, just build the platform out to a point where I can draw a piston and a connector.
Oh, come on up to the cabin. This is coming together. Ship is starting to make shape. I did rescue the prototype.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I just basically used... I lost you.
I'm just heading up there.
Did my old school way, pistons, flipped them over.
Oh, yeah, and I think you mentioned something about making a parking spot for him, didn't you?
I made a parking spot for him that shows off his... we haven't been up here in a while.
Yeah, the rear. You had to go up at an angle, so the rear wheels are showing it off. Nice. And even the fronts, I just realized.
Yep. It's all kind of bent. So it shows my rotor suspension.
Well, those 3 blocks are still red.
Well, it was a prototype, right?
Yeah, so we can leave those in.
He still doesn't have a gyroscope.
We got to tear this guy apart. He's got a gyro on him.
I can make one. We're not hurting for parts, but
yeah, we don't really need to tear that guy apart. What I need to do to change my guy up front here, because I realized he is missing something.
Yeah.
And I was a little wary about trying to connect to although obviously I can, because connectors right here for grabbing
an ore detector.
There you go. Thank you. He's missing a survival kit. So I take this connector off, slap a survival kit there, then add another connector.
Oh, okay. Is this the front?
No, that's the ass end. Front's up here.
Oh, these are two survival. These are two cryopods.
Yeah. Well, he's got his thing up front here, and I was able to just slap on some. The drills aren't part of the original design. They're just there so that if we take this guy up to go looking for shit, we can grab it.
He looks very movie Aliens, that timeline work.
I was working on this thing at the same time that I was working on that. Basically, that ship just looks like an elongated version of Master Chief's helmet.
Yes, that big ghost in the sky that you've never built. You went onto that thing instead?
I decided this would be a lot easier to build and actually collect resources with.
Yeah. All right.
Building a giant large block thing just to go get stuff to finish our other large block things just seemed kind of foolish.
Both, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like what you did to this place. I love the way the lines work up top here as well.
I know. It's like shingles.
Not just that, but these
actually, it's more like snow breaks. Yeah, snow breaks, so the snow doesn't fall off the roof.
Or at least not not an entire roof's worth. It's like it's supposed to be there, but it doesn't extend all the way to the edge because it doesn't need to. It's just somehow it works. It's perfect. I love it.
And it's because the roof isn't finished on the inside.
That's what makes it work so well.
I left the beams up there. So that's why it shows like that.
And it looks really cool in here with that type of an unfinished ceiling.
I like it.
I love this.
I'm
Everything
liking
about
what
this
I'm
is
building.
awesome. Yeah, this thing is awesome.
All right, that's a short one this week because, yeah, I've been sick all week. So,
Yeah, I'm just going to crash right here.
yeah, me too. I'm going to crash right here.
I just able to turn my camera over just enough to see you.